5 fragrances every modern man should own. You guys don't want to miss this one. Let's get into it. What's going on YouTube? I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I cover fashion on this channel, but primarily we talk about smelling good, fragrances. So if you're into looking good and smelling great, hit subscribe. And don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well, so that way, anytime a new video is uploaded, you'll get notified. Alright guys, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 fragrances that I feel like are great for the modern gentleman. Like every modern guy that's into fragrances should own these 5. And when I say modern, I'm talking about the early 20s to around that late 40s to around 50 range. All guys that fall into that category, that segment or demographic, should own these 5 fragrances. Now I actually have a 7th grader that wears a lot of my stuff now, and actually one of the fragrances on his list is one of his favorites. So again, there are some things on here that I think can appeal to a wide demographic, and that's why I've chosen these 5. So if you want to see what's on the list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into this video. Guys, most of these fragrances I feel very comfortable recommending to just about anybody because honestly, although everybody's nose and taste is different when it comes to fragrances, I really find it hard to believe that many people, not some people, but many people would find any of these fragrances to be unappealing. All right, so that's one of the reasons why I chose these 5, and they're going to cover all situations and scenarios. This first fragrance was released, I think, in 2023. It is from the brand of Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is LEL Elixir. LEL Elixir. I don't know if you guys can see, but this bottle is all the way down to here, and I will explain in just a moment. But this fragrance features notes like, of course, the traditional lavender mint combination that was what made this the original Jean Paul Gaultier so popular, but they made this a lot more sweet, a lot more alluring and seductive scent profile. They added some tobacco to this, some honey and benzoin and vanilla. And guys, this is like the perfect fragrance to wear if you're going out. If you're gonna be hanging out with the guys or going out on a date or something like that, or just going out, you know, somewhere, a bar, wherever it is you may go. This is the fragrance that you want to have in your arsenal, right? It smells absolutely phenomenal. Now, I've worn it a few times, but the reason that this is so low, this is one of my son's favorite fragrances. He wears this thing almost every day. So it looks like we're gonna have to get a new bottle of this because again, it's all the way down to here. So it's about halfway gone, and you know, that means we're gonna have to get another bottle. Now, this is not a fragrance that I would wear that often per se myself, but because he's wearing it so much, it's not going to last long. But it would have lasted me quite a while if it weren't for him. But anyway, it's phenomenal, guys. Every time he wears it, I'm like, God, this dude smells good. It's one of those scent profiles, and like I said, date night, perfect. So check this out, guys, from the brand of Jean Paul Gaultier, LEL Elixir. All right, guys, this next fragrance, just get it. Buy it, buy it, buy it, from the brand of Louis Vuitton Imagination. I've talked a lot about it, and this is all me right here, this den. This thing, man, just get it, get it. Cinnamon, ginger, neroli is in here. Black tea is in here as well. Just get it, man. This thing is so good. I've run out of words to describe how good it is, you know, but this is the fragrance that I don't care where you're going. Put it on, you'll see what I'm talking about. Any guy, any modern gentleman in that age range, again, that, you know, maybe late teens, early 20s on up to 50, needs to have this in their collection. You'll thank me later. From the brand of Louis Vuitton, this is Imagination. All right, guys, the next fragrance that I feel like really every modern guy should have in their collection. You talk about something that's going to add some versatility and has a rich history. From the brand of Giorgio Armani, this is Acqu Di Gio Profondo. Acqu Di Gio Profondo. Now, it took a while for the flanker train to start rolling with this particular fragrance, but it has been held down for so many years as one of the best fragrances ever created, one of the best selling fragrances, the original Acqu Di Gio. Then we had the Acqu Di Gio Essenza, which was discontinued. We had the EDT, of course, the original, the EDP. Then we had the EDT. We had another iteration of this fragrance. I think it was the Profondo. That's what it was. Then we had Profumo, of course, and this is kind of a reinterpretation of Profumo. Now, Profumo came in a black bottle and it was discontinued, but this to me is kind of a reinterpretation of Profumo, pretty much, because just like that fragrance kind of added that incense and patchouli, this added orbanum and patchouli. So instead of that incensey vibe that you got from Profumo, what you get with this one is that kind of orbanum that comes off more kind of earthy green here. So you got that with the patchouli in this one. But again, to me, it's kind of like a cross between the Acqu Di Gio Profondo and then the Eau de Parfum that they released, I think maybe a year or two ago. Love this stuff. I don't think you're gonna find many people that would not say that you smell great wearing this thing. That's what the original scent DNA was, and again, they made it even better with Profumo and with this one right here, the Parfum. So check it out. Every modern gentleman should have this in their collection, man. From the brand of Giorgio Armani, this is Acqu Di Gio Profondo. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on the list that I feel like every modern gentleman should own. This one comes from the brand of Christian Dior, and this is Sauvage Elixir. Sauvage Elixir. So it has all of the elements, all the things that people came to love about the other iterations, pretty much, of Dior Sauvage. But they made this one a little bit more mature by adding these spices in here, primarily nutmeg and cinnamon. This thing smells absolutely phenomenal. I think any modern guy should have this in their collection because this is a fragrance that you can put on in those dressier occasions and it's going to work perfectly. It's going to help you smell like one of the best smelling guys in the room and help you kind of stand out. Again, the additions of the spicier notes in this fragrance, adding that to the Dior Sauvage DNA was just a classic home run to me. And again, well, I feel like every modern gentleman should have this one in their collection from the brand of Christian Dior. Check out Sauvage Elixir. All right, guys, and the last fragrance that I feel like every modern guy should own comes from the brand of Chanel, and this is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Eau Extreme. I could really sing the praises of this fragrance all day long, and I would never get tired of it. And probably would not run out of great adjectives and great things to say about this fragrance. This is so classically good. Mandarin orange and mint open this fragrance up, and now it's just a freshness to it. Again, they talk about this, it's named a sport fragrance, but yeah, I can see you definitely wearing this in more sport type scenarios. But guys, this fragrance is a lot more versatile than the name might even suggest. You could do this one on a date night. You could actually do this in the office. There's a lot of versatility with this fragrance. And guys, it's Chanel, so it is well done. Orange, mint in the opening, some clary sage, a little bit of a peppery nuance as the fragrance starts to dry down. But what I love is that combination of that tonka bean and sandalwood and musk on the dry down. Again, just so classically good. Never a wrong time or a wrong place to wear a fragrance like this. This has one of the best siages of any fragrance that I have in my collection that's designer or niche, honestly. Love this stuff. It's in that price range where I think it's accessible to most people, just like most of the fragrances on this list, with probably the exception of Imagination. But you know, I took that kind of in consideration when I made this, because we're talking about guys around that, you know, for the most part, early 20s to up on the 50s. So it's accessible. Get this in your collection, guys, if you don't have it. Thank me later. From the brand of Chanel, this is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. I know you don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you are sharing these videos out, guys, to some folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, Keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.